If you're a startup founder or small business owner looking to get featured in top media outlets without hiring an expensive PR agency, then you'll want to stick around. This is Sandeep Malia from 99signals.com, and in this video, I'm reviewing Press Ranger, a powerful platform that helps you discover journalists, craft pitches, and manage your entire PR workflow in one place. It's part of AppSumo's Sumo Day, running from June 8th to June 12th. This is AppSumo's biggest sale of the season, and it'll be packed with heavily discounted lifetime deals on some of the best tools for entrepreneurs. Press Ranger happens to be one of the highlights. And here's the best part. I'm running a giveaway where one lucky winner will get Press Ranger absolutely free, no strings attached. You can check out the link in the description to enter the contest. Now let's dive in and see whether Press Ranger lives up to the hype and how you can use it to land press coverage that actually moves the needle. But before we get into the tutorial, let's explore all the plans AppSumo is currently offering on Press Ranger. Right, this is the Press Ranger page on AppSumo, and when you scroll down, you'll see all the plans that are available. The basic plan is available for $59 and it goes up to $236, which is TA4. And when you check out all the different features that are available, the difference in all of these plans is basically in the number of companies that you can manage and the CSV download. So the basic plan only allows you to manage one company. It doesn't allow you any CSV exports. So let's say you want to keep an offline list of publishers, journalists, or podcasters. You'll not be allowed to do that with the basic plan. For that, you would have to go with Tier 2 or beyond. Now, if you run a PR agency or a marketing agency, you would probably want to go with Tier 4, which allows you to manage 20 companies. So once you are done watching the tutorial based on your requirement, you can select any of these plans. If you're just managing one startup or one small business, then I think the Tier 1 plan should suffice. You can check out the link in the description anytime during the tutorial if you want to check out the Press Ranger deal at AppSumo. Like I said, it's a Sumo Day exclusive, so you want to grab it as soon as possible if you think that this tool can add value to your business. Now that you're aware of all the plans that are on offer at AppSumo, let's jump into a quick tutorial of Press Ranger. Right, I've just logged into my Press Ranger account, and in just a minute I'll show you how you can run AI-powered PR campaigns. But if you're using Press Ranger for the first time, you'll probably be curious about what kind of journalists or podcasters they have on the platform. So to search for publishers, you can just go to Media Database and just hit Publishers. And it'll show you a wide range of publishers right here. On the left side, you'll find the filter. You can just mention the specific country, the language, the sector that you operate in. And if you want, you can include a few keywords to narrow down your search. You also have the location filter. So I'm going to just leave these two blank for now. So let me just apply the filters and see what we find here. So I've selected advertising as my industry. And these are all the publishers that Press Ranger has found for me. So if you want to do more research on the publisher, then you can just hit the view button. And here you'll find all the details about the publisher, including the email address, the phone number, the website, and all their socials. Now, if you want to add this particular publisher to your contact list, you just need to hit this button. And then you can create a list and add that specific publication to your contact list. Similarly, you can also give a search on journalists. Once again, you can go through the same process. You can filter by country, language, and the sector that you operate in. And you can also mention a few specific keywords to narrow down your search. Same thing applies for podcasts as well. So if you're looking for podcast interviews, if you want to be a guest on some of the podcasts and promote your startup or promote the service that you're offering, you can just do a podcast search right here. So this is a list of podcasts that you find. Right now, I've not applied any filters, but just like with publishers and journalists, you can narrow down your list by country or specific categories. So that's how you can perform a media database search and keep expanding your contact list, whether it's publishers that you're searching for or journalists or podcasters. Next, let's move on to AI campaigns. And this is what the tool is all about. It's an AI-powered PR platform, and this will be one of the key reasons why you'll probably buy that lifetime deal at AppSumo. So let me just show you quickly how this works. Now, before this, there's a very important thing that I forgot to mention. When you log into Press Ranger for the first time, I would highly recommend you add all your company details. Just hit the Add a Company button, and fill in all the details here and be as thorough as possible, especially with the short company description, because this is the description that Press Ranger will be using in the footer of all your press releases. And since it's an AI powered tool, it'll also be using this short description to generate content for your press releases. So be as thorough as possible. It's more like your elevator pitch, so make sure you give an accurate representation of your company. You also need to fill in the city, state, and the company HQ details. You can also upload your company logo and any spokesperson information that you have. You can mention all of it here. You can also enter your company address, and then you can provide links to all your social channels. So this is a very important step that you wouldn't want to skip before you start running your AI campaigns on Press Ranger. Now let's return to AI campaigns, and I'll quickly show you how you can set up an AI PR campaign for your business. So click on this button and then just name your campaign. So I'm just going to call it Work New Product Launch. This is the new company that I'm launching, and it's also linked to the company that I've added on Press Ranger. Select the language and select the type of press release. So by default, the option that is selected for you is general announcement, but you can be a little more specific. It can be a launch of your new product. It can be an upcoming event that you're promoting, a new partner announcement, an award recognition, new hire, or rebranding. So let me just select this option because we are launching our new product, and you can also mention the release date here. And finally, enter the news that you're announcing. So I'm just going to enter this, but you can be a lot more comprehensive and thorough with the kind of news that you're announcing. And once you've entered all these details, just hit the save and continue button. Now within a few minutes, Press Ranger will generate a press release for you. It's a pretty neat press release based on the limited information that I gave Press Ranger. There's also a pretty nifty code that they've included in the middle of the article. So it reads like a typical press release, but it's important to keep in mind that this is not the final output. You have the option to edit your press release, and I would highly recommend you do so because this is an article that will be published in hundreds of publications and blogs. Since it's a generative AI output, you would want to insert your own thoughts and your insights and something interesting about your product launch. And one thing I noticed here that was lacking was a link to my website. Now this is an information that I've already updated with Press Ranger, but for some reason I was not able to find a link to my website anywhere in this article. So let me just correct that by inserting a link here. Perfect. When you scroll down, you'll also find these display options. So it's up to you whether you want to showcase your company profile and also show your press inquiries contact. You also have the option to add your own media. So this is the primary photo that will be included in the article, and you can also give it a caption. You can also add more photos, and if you have a YouTube video that you would like to include, you have the option to do that as well. So that's about it. Your press release is now ready, and you can just hit the Publish Now button. Now, when it comes to publishing your press release, there are two options that you can choose from. You have the Gold package, which has more number of publishers, blogs, and podcasts. And then you have the Premium package, which is $299. Gold package is $399, and the Premium package is $299. You can select any of the packages here and hit the Publish button and make the payment, and the press release that you just created using Press Ranger will be released in all of these outlets. You can also check out the full list of guaranteed placements to see the list of websites, blogs, and podcasts where your press release will be distributed. So that's how you can create and run your AI-powered press release campaign on Press Ranger. Now let me quickly run through some of the other features that the tool provides. You have something called pitch requests. If you've used a service like Harrow, which is Help a Reporter Out, then you would be familiar with how pitch requests work. Help a Reporter Out was a very popular service before it was embroiled in controversies. So Press Ranger is a good alternative to that. So in this section, you have a lot of journalists who are looking for information, and you can just reply to them in this particular section. It's an additional way for you to get mentions or backlinks in renowned publications. Once again, you can use the filters on the left to narrow down the journalists or the blogs in your niche. And this is something that you can use to get additional coverage for your startup. The list section is where all your contacts are maintained. So whichever journalist or podcast or publisher that you add in your contact list, you can access them here. And you can see all the press releases that you have created on the platform in this particular section. And finally, you have something called mail templates. So the AI powered campaign that you created on Press Ranger, it will have its own custom email. So if you want to distribute it to journalists or publishers in your niche, you can use this ready-made email template from Press Ranger. Once again, you have the option to edit it or personalize it as per your liking. And you can manage all your communication right here on Press Ranger. So that was just a quick glimpse of how Press Ranger works. And if you found it interesting, you can grab lifetime access to Press Ranger for just $59 at AppSumo during the Sumo Day event. It's an extremely useful tool if you are looking to give your startup that much needed PR boost. So if this is something that you think will add value to your business, then be sure to grab this deal as soon as possible because it's here only for a limited time. Like I said, it's a part of the Sumo Day event that AppSumo is having. So make sure you grab it as quickly as you can if you're looking for that media blitz for your startup. Once again, just a reminder, you can find a link to the Press Ranger AppSumo deal in the description of this video. So be sure to grab it if you found the tool interesting. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to enter the giveaway that I'm promoting right now as part of the Sumo Day event. You can find a link to the contest in the description along with the link to the Press Ranger AppSumo deal. So be sure to enter the giveaway and increase your chances to grab lifetime access to Press Ranger for free. Thanks once again for watching, and I'll be back very soon with a new video.